Next up is Reber's team with the keepers of Andrew Luck and Le'Veon Bell. You got to feel happy about that. You had the chance to keep Antonio Brown. That makes it tough because I know you love Luck, so you're going to keep him no matter what. Probably the smart pick would have been Bell and Brown, and then tried to get Andrew Luck back in the first round. But you get Luck forever, so I get why you kept him. Antonio Brown is a stud, but Le'Veon Bell, even though he's missing 2 games, the running back is so hard to come by, so I get that as well. Your second running back, Andre Ellington, I'm not really feeling him too much. I think he's going to get hurt again. I think Shane Vereen is not going to do nearly anything this year unless Rashad Jennings goes down, which is a good likelihood. And then Darren Sproles, I think he's going to be a good receiving option, running not as much, but it's kind of hard with Chip Kelly to know where he's going to go with the football. But he seems to like Sproles, so I'm okay with that. And then Williams is obviously just a 2-week starter while you have Bell suspended, so I get that one going late. Wide receiver-wise, you got 2 young guys with Mike Evans and Jarvis Landry, and then you got a decent amount of old guys with Roddy White, Larry Fitzgerald. That's going to be a good mix of old and new. Where you got Fitz is a solid value. Roddy White, with the knee things that he's been having, I don't know if he'll make it through the whole season. I do like having Devontae Parker. The fact that you have 2 Dolphins is interesting, just because, first off, it's the Dolphins, but we're going to have a good passing game this year. But, you can't really use them as bye-week fill-ins too well, especially not for each other, and then you might end up picking the wrong one to start. So, interesting pick there, but once again, Devontae Parker should be a red zone monster once he comes back. Joe Flacco is a backup quarterback. Personally, with Andrew Luck, I wouldn't have used a pick on a backup quarterback. You know you're only going to use him 1 week out of the year. I would have just waited until that week and picked up somebody personally. I don't like Zach Ertz as a tight end. I think that we've been waiting for years for him to break out, and I don't think that this is going to be any different. I think they're going to have too many options out of the backfield to throw to, and with, Nelson Aguilar and Jordan Matthews, I don't think that Ertz is going to really have that much of a place in that offense. But it's a high-power offense, so there's a chance that he could get something out of it. Eifert, though, I think could be a solid pick. As far as tight end, that's where you obviously avoided drafting to try to make your team better everywhere else, and I get it. So that's not the worst thing in the world is to have a weak tight end spot. So as far as wide receivers, I like 2. I like Evans. I like Landry. Landry's not going to get the touchdowns. He's not going to, wow you, but he's going to get over 10 points per week. He's consistent. He's going to catch 6 balls for probably 60 to 70 yards, maybe a touchdown now and then. But you're going to get consistency out of him. Big play maybe out of Evans. And then you got to hope that, somebody else comes into the fold. But with Andrew Luck and Le'Veon Bell, you're sitting pretty. I'm going to give you a B+ with the team. I think you could have maybe got a little bit, higher upside on some of the wide receivers. You went for some safety down the road, but the safety that you got in the older guys are guys that are injured. So I'm not the biggest fan of those, but still, B+ on the team.